pleased right off the jump to bring in one of the newest additions to the Wolverines who's on the line with us, and that is Dominic Nichols, who is with us. Dominic, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Congratulations. What's the day been like for you?
Yeah, it's definitely been great. Just a lot of relief, really.
Yeah, well, tell me, relief. You know, you committed to the Wolverines a while back. What in the summer? Actually, first couple of days of summer back in June. From that day to now, was it more nerve-wracking there? More of a relief today? Take us through that a little bit.
I mean, it was just. I mean, obviously, it's something you dream of, and obviously, nothing's guaranteed till you sign that paper online, and it definitely feels great to sign that paper. I was committed for a while now, and I mean, Michigan's a great school, and they're great at football. So what's there not to like?
Well, I don't see anything not to like, and they're doing pretty good on the field. When you look at this year's team, is there a player out there, the position? It says, strong side defensive end. Is that like a Derek Moore, who's also from your neck of the woods? Or would you say that's kind of the position that you're looking at?
Yeah, Derek Moore. Yeah, just because he's from. I mean, obviously helps knowing that he's from the DMV area down in Baltimore. He went to St. Francis, which is like 15 minutes away from me, which is great. I mean, he's doing great up there. So good to see that.
He is doing great. You guys have some of the same measurables as well. Tell us, what kind of player are you? I mean, when you hit the field, you flip the switch. What's your mentality as a football player?
Yeah, definitely physical and fast. I mean, the dude's only going to want to hit you so much. So just keep running at him, I guess. That's how I play. I like hitting people.
What struck you when you came to Michigan? Tell us the first time when you visited, who you hung out with, the coaches you interacted with, and anything that is memorable for you.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I had my OV with like Justin Scott, who didn't end up coming, but David also was with me, who ended up flipping from USC, which is great because me and David were really close. But I'm probably the closest with Devin Baxter, because I played his team twice before we were even committed, and then when we were both like Michigan's a top school, we got pretty close. And I mean, we've been close. I'm close with Coach Roney, Coach Elston, Coach Minner have all done a great job of recruiting me and all the other edges in the class, and we all feel really comfortable with them.
Yeah, a real Maryland pipeline. So, Devin Baxter from Maryland. Give me a scouting report on Baxter and what Wolverine fans can expect from your future teammate.
Yeah, I mean, he's fast, he's twitchy, and he can bend. I mean, he can do it all. All he's got to do is put some weight on, and he'll be good. I mean, I can see me and him starting. I mean, even the other end that committed today is a dog. They're all really good.
Those are all buzzwords that we like: bendy, twitchy, dogs. I mean, that's all good stuff. Dominic, what do you think of Michigan's matchup against Alabama on New Year's Day?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm going to go with Michigan winning, but I mean, it's Alabama. It's going to be a close game, but I think Michigan comes out on top, honestly. Defensive line is just, the whole defense is really playing good. And I mean, you look at how we played all year, who we played. We've beaten, like, Ohio State is kind of pretty comparable, like, athletic wise to Alabama. They've got really good receivers and a really good defense. So I think we could have definitely a good chance to win this game.
Yeah, I heard Chris Jenkins, Michigan captain, on the defensive line there on Monday saying, sure, let everybody talk about Alabama. They are Alabama, but he was really looking forward to showing what Michigan could do in that game. Tell me what your timeline is like when you're graduating high school, when you'll get to Ann Arbor, all that kind of good stuff.
I leave the 26th of December.
You're going to Cali?
Yeah, I am.
All right, so that's an early enrollee. Hey, and nothing like that's a little East Coast to West Coast to start things out, man. That's
that's gonna be a little weird not flying to Ann Arbor first, but it's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna have a good time with the team and just get the feeling how they take it all in. Just I'm really just going to be able to see how the dudes really do it, and it's just going to help me in the future.
I'll tell you what, that sounds like a dream come true to me, man. Going out, not just because of the weather, the Rose Bowl, the history there, the setting, what Michigan's playing. You get to see everything that's going on there. What a great learning experience. That's awesome for you. Were you always a Michigan fan growing up?
Nah, see, the funny thing is I was a Penn State fan just because family ties towards Penn State. I always thought I was going to go to Penn State. Things didn't work out there, so options opened back up, and it came down to like Michigan, Georgia, Clemson, Wisconsin, and I don't know, Michigan's edge production has just been really great.
What else besides that? I got just a question or two more for you. You know, it's always intriguing when people say, especially, you know, when you're not from the state of Michigan and you like another school, you know, you hear a million different things on what it is. You just talked about the edge production. What else made the final decision for you where you ended up picking the maize and blue?
Yeah, they made it feel like it was a family there, and I was at home. I didn't feel like there were some places I just didn't feel comfortable, like knowing that I was going to have to go there and live there. Obviously, that's part of it, and there's just some places I wasn't comfortable with living there, but they made it comfortable, and it felt like home. So.
Well, that's great. We wish you all the best. Where are you headed now? You get like a celebration with a family? Is it low key? I mean, what do you do when you make it official and you're a signee with the Michigan Wolverines here on December the 20th?
We're gonna have a big dinner tonight, but I got a workout to get to. So,
what kind of workout? Yeah. What are you doing today?
Today is speed work. Trying to get everything right before I leave. Just make sure I get there best condition I can.
Well, I'm sure, you know, Ben Herbert, if he's watching this, Michigan Strength and Conditioning.
Oh, he's going to get me. He's going to get me right.
Well, he's happy, to hear you're going out there and, got your priorities straight. Hey, Dominic, thanks so much for a little bit of your time. Congratulations to you. And, hey, you know what? Now that it's kind of, I haven't been saying it to everybody, but, you know, happy holidays to you. It's, you know, it's, we're closing in on Christmas here. Certainly the weekend pretty quick. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, take care.
All right.
Dominic Nichols, there he is, one of the future Wolverines here on National Signing Day.